in a corner with the camera, so if the lighting's not that great, apologies in advance. Trying to do our best, work around the shadow effect here. Anyway, might be moving the camera a little bit later, but for now, we'll just go over to the mats. It's a Karma Yoga, donation only yoga, and happy to share it with everybody here live stream on the YouTube channel. So let's go over the mats. We'll first start with seating position. And so what I like to do generally is take Thunderbolt here on the knees, tops of the feet, blocking the circulation a little bit, especially handy after lunch or dinner. Speeds up the metabolism, little yoga hint, and eliminates drowsiness. Now from here you can go to gracious pose, taking a yoga block, just separating the knees and sliding it there underneath. So this is a nice posture. You get a good vertical spine, calm breath. And if for some reason you're not happy there on the tops of your knees, your ankles, this is just a possibility in case you have pillows or cushions nearby. You can take the block, put it at the edge of your mat, then seat it on it like this, cross the legs, and it doesn't matter how flexible your hips are, you just simply place the rolls of the cushions underneath, and again, nice vertical spine. Use it the way you like. I'll just start off like this. And just close our eyes, place our fingers in mudra, take the forefinger and thumb on the knee, palm facing down, rolling the shoulders back. Deep inhale and exhale here. Right hand, place on the abdomen. Feel the gentle expansion and contraction with each breath. Keeping the eyes closed, focusing on the breath. Open your eyes. Just breath work through here, alternate nostril breathing. Really a nice go-to in the morning before your meditation practice, asanas. Thumb, place it on the right thumb on the right nostril. You're gonna breathe through just one side. So this nostril that's open, you inhale deeply, fill the belly with air, and then once you're full, so to speak, you hold your breath for 10 ohms. So 10 ohm, 9 ohm, 8 ohm, 7 ohm, 6 ohm, 5 ohm, 4 ohm, 3 ohm, 1 ohm. And exhale through the same nostril, coming down, all the way out, get all the breath out, compress the abdomen, get all the air completely empty, and then make another hold of breath, this time half. So 5 ohm, 5 ohm, 4 ohm, 3 ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm. I will repeat, and this time take the thumb, place it on the nostril, and the forefinger and the middle finger need to be there on the temple. The other two fingers are off to the side. And so repeat one more time together. Inhale breath through this open nostril. Filling the lungs and belly with air. Holding here for 10 ohm, 9 ohm, 8 ohm, 7 ohm, 6 ohm, 5 ohm, 4 ohm, 3 ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm. And then release. Exhale through the same nostril. Pressing, really getting all the air out. Holding for 5 ohm now. Half. 5 ohm, 4 ohm, 3 ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm. And now repeat. Do 5 rounds on each side. And so when you change sides, you can just change hands using the thumb and the forefinger, middle finger, and the temple as before. When you're finished, just place your hands on your knees, and we'll go from there. Eyes closed for a moment. With a gentle movement, your eyes, raise your arms up to the sky. Deep inhale breath. Through the fingers, activate articulations here. Deep belly breath. Drawing your hands up to the side. Move the fingers there, one direction. And then deep inhale breath. Capture the elbows in your hands. Just some forward rotations, gently open your back and shoulders. Don't lean too far forward. Stay in your brick. Exhale, breath off to one side and to the front. Coming up and around to the center with the inhale. Nice slow movement with the breath. Time around. Nice smooth movement. And when you get to the top, just take a pause, lengthen out, raise the arms up again a little bit, lifting the shoulders, then exhale breath off to the other side. Down to the center, and then inhale as you're coming up. And we'll go for cow pose. I know Simone's flexible, so this one's interesting. Take your left hand behind you. Shoot the hand up the middle of the back. And then the other arm, just bring it over and around. And just drop the hand together. Bring the fingers together. And the progression on this one, assuming you have your fingers in the hand there. If you don't, and you're at home, try with a tie or strap. You want to have those hands touching one way or the other. Cloth. Keep the chin raised. Don't make a cow face. Deep belly breath. Bring the elbows back. Using that hand in the middle of the shoulders there for support. Feeling really flexible. The idea is to eventually hold on to your wrist. Shake it off a little bit. Move the fingers. And now same thing. This time taking your right hand, shooting up the middle of the back, high as you can. Kiss the spine, shoulders meet. Drop the other hand down and around. Catching the fingers or the wrist. Elbows back. The exhale breath. Fingers. Shake it off. Flicking the fingers. Drop the fingertips on the shoulders here. And a nice shoulder rotation. So bring the elbows up towards the nose and down and around. Inhales are coming up. One more thing seated here, and I warn everybody beyond the standing sequence. Salutation. Up and back around the other way. Down. So for final thing, I'll just show you something unique. Everybody's watched the channel, maybe has seen it. Eye yoga. There's actually 8 practices to avoid needing glasses or get rid of eyeglasses, reading glasses anyway, using 8 different techniques to move the muscles inside. My favorite one. The idea with this is keep the head still, don't move the neck. You're just moving the eyes. It's going to feel maybe a little bit strange. Place your right thumb in your right knee. Make a giant circle going up and around. As high as you can keep the thumb still in the range of vision without moving the head and the neck. Once you have your circle, then add the breath. So you're going clockwise, up and around, and just keep going. As you're going down, exhale. It's a little bit strange again. That's muscles in the eyes working. Really what happens with the eyes with the small screens and everything else. Repetitive staring. Same distance all the time. This helps offset that. I'm not going to do all 8 techniques today, but very nice practice. Morning. Good day. Opposite direction. Circle, tracking the thumb, the eyes. Before we switch to the other side, we'll do a little reset. So take your hands, rub them together, the palms get warm, and then covering your eyes with the warm palms. Circulation. Also, it's nice in between lights here. Release, and one more time. Left thumb. And clockwise, you keep the head in the center. Don't move your neck. Just the eyes. See how far you can take the thumb, still keep it in range of vision. And add the breath. As you're going up, inhale. Opposite direction. Open the eyes. One more time. Rub the hands. Opposite the eyes. Move the cushions and the blocks. Considering moving the camera. Bring your yoga mat just a little bit forward. Bring this one back. Yeah, I think so. Trying to avoid like having a pillar in the middle of the frame of the camera. Front of the mat, standing. Start off with salutations. Raise the arms up to the sky. Deep inhale breath. Looking upwards. Lift the heels. Go on your toes. Start right off. Moment. Capture elbows in the hands. Exhale breath. As far as you can. You see any tension in the legs. Drop the hands in the mat. Pushing the palms in, tucking the belly. Go a little bit further here. And come up on the tips of the fingers. So lifting the head, inhale breath. Forward, exhale. Close. Torso go towards the knees. Again, exhale breath, getting a little space, opening the backs of the legs. And one more time. Lifting up on the tips of the fingers. Keep the legs as straight as possible, feet together. Knees. Stepping back. Plank. Go for normal chaturanga, keeping the elbows in tight. Lowering ourselves down. On the tops of the feet. Inhale breath. Off the mat. Curling the toes, pushing back. Exhale, down dog. Any extension here in the calves, pushing the heels back one at a time, walking the dog. Nice and slowly. Get started here. Push back with both heels all the way. Drop the head a little bit further towards the mat if you can, keeping the arms straight, letting the head just relax, fall there between the arms and the shoulders. Between the hands, bend the knees, step forward, raise the arms, up to the sky. This time, bring the hands together, drop back behind the crown of the head, gentle back bend. Belly breath here. Then exhale breath. Arms are straight. Let your hands all the way down to the mat. Feet close together as possible. A little bit further. Turning your hands the opposite way. The palms down. Down. Bending the knees. Raising up. Sitting down low. Go for chair. And breath. Up to the sky. Place the fingers behind your back. Pull the shoulder blades together. Forward bend with a shoulder extension. So exhale breath. Let yourself down initially first. Once you're to a comfortable spot, start lifting the hands up over the back Open your shoulders. Keep your legs as straight as possible, knees together. Get any extension there in the shoulder, as well as the back of the legs. Hands back down. Bend the knees. Gently release the hands. The hands to the mat. Get them completely flat in plank. Stepping back. This time, we'll drop ourselves down into up dog. Cobra, actually. So drop onto the hips as far as you can. Tops of the feet. Now you can do this two ways. You can either do mini cobra with the elbows bent, or have the arms completely straight. The important thing is to have your hips on the mat so you can do the twist. Have the support there for the lower back. Head high. Deep belly breath here. And on your next exhale, turn yourself to the left hand side. Look over your shoulder. Try to look at the heels of your feet. Here for a couple breaths. Activation now. Lower back. Center. Stay here in the center for breath. Exhale off to the other side. Back to child's pose here, so a little reset. So separating the knees, toes are together, and then just leaning back all the way. Sat on the heels, head to the mat. Get the release, the counter here on the spine, on the back bend. Inhale, coming out. And we'll go for side plank, have we? Place yourself, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Take your other foot, place it like that. By your left. Otherwise, you won't see me. Or I can switch. There you go. Just raise this arm up to the sky. Forward side plank. It's actually easier, in my opinion. Take the bottom foot and just place it out in front. Keep the hips in line. Play with it a little bit. Get your one foot underneath the other. And if you want to, you can do what's called sugar cane. Foot behind you. On one. Or if you prefer, option. You're doing very, very well. Fun poses to practice at home. Back down. Someone's third class with me. Having fun challenging each other. She's formerly a gymnast, so anyway. I'll go for the other side. So left knee just behind the left hand. The other way for a supported side plank. Again, stay here if this is where you're comfortable. If you want to follow along, go a little bit further. Take that foot that's underneath you. Place it out in front, looking up at the sky. And if that feels good and you're stable, you can get one foot underneath the other and try one of the other two variations, either sugar cane or the other one, grabbing the toe and extending the leg upwards. The other sugar cane, make sure you're keeping your shoulder back. Very, very stable on the wrists and the arm. Gaze can be slightly forward or upwards. Back down, back to plank, and then just dropping onto the knees. Chest and chin. We'll be gentle now. So bring elbows underneath and crocodile pose. Just a little relax here. Let the whole weight of your head fall into the palms of your hands. This releases any tension in the lower back. It's really nice, like watching television at Netflix. But the trick is really, if you exhale breath, drop the weight of the head. Don't hold it up for maximum benefit. Pose. Ready? Head, inhale, coming up. Yes, it's breakfast time. We've got a nomad apparently. Tabletop. And now we step back into down dog, pushing back. Do something for the hips here. So pigeon, take a shortcut. We'll just bring this left knee forward at a 45-degree angle. Foot back, and then just drop onto the top of the other leg, the knee, top of the foot, and then sit into it. If you're not touching the mat at any part, consider placing a block or cushion. And once you're there, meld into the mat, leaning forward, forehead to the mat, and just getting a complete opening around the hip and the back of the thigh. Now coming back up. Back up there. Pushing back into down dog. Got a little shortcut here, reset. Looking forward to the hands. Bring the knee in 45 degrees of the leg. Up there on the top of the foot. Making sure you're completely there, touching the mat on all parts of back of the leg, thigh, etc. And head is down. And inhale, coming back up. Dog. Pushing back on the heels. Go for another back bend. Should we try the camel? The other day? We did the camel with the best. Come to the front of the mat. We'll do some standing ones. Forward. Remember, always the thumbs just behind the lower back for support. Pushing the hips forward as far as you can. Right, open the socket, drop the hand down to the top of the heel. Pushing the hips forward from here. This is already very nice. Camel pose. If you want to, if you do additional from the bowl. Back. With the core, arms are out. Lower yourself back. Drop it under the hands. top the crown of the head if you can, and the arm is going to be straight. It's a modified version. I call this the fish cutter. Then tuck the chin down, get the head flat on the back of the mat. Let yourself fall. The hips between the ankles. You get a real nice release there on the top of the head. Work in progress. Yeah, you can do it either two ways, either with the heels like you have there, or if you want to go lower and stretch more the quads, you drop them between the heels. But not from there. No, not one you adjust into. But just for next time, if you want to try it, there's two versions there. Okay, now what I'd like to do is slip the fingers there just underneath the shin, just above the ankle. Dig the elbows in, and then just lift myself up very gently, placing the thumbs there, and coming forward. Difficult one to leave elegantly. Push back in down dog, counter for a little while. And looking between the hands, take your right foot or your left foot, left, facing towards each other. Arms up to the sky. Forward bend this time with the hands together and dropping the crown of the head onto the mat. If you can't separate the feet, the crown of the head to the mat. Exhale breath. Forward as far as you can. We see any tension there in the back of the legs, push the hips back. And exhale, release. Now we'll try. Show you one. This is, have you done something like this position, headstand?
Definitely not.
Okay. Well, one thing here. Just come down. So, the other day we did forearm stand. This is really a headstand with the head and the two hands. And so the idea is you bend your knees, and then you just use sort of the knees on top of the elbow as you're dropping your head down. The trick is with this one to be very, very low. Already touching the mat. And from here it's a lot easier. Just lift up. Extension. It's a lot of fun. It's actually a lot easier than it looks. The thing is to set up at the beginning. Very, very good. Okay. Here, you want to try it one more time? That looked very good, huh? Bring your... Shoot the legs up. There you go. I miss having you from the classes, huh? Always doing the very first time ever with one. Very good. Okay, cool. So that's an interesting headstand. We were saying the other day you liked more headstands. I have one for you. All right, so let's go back to down dog here. We'll just go for something a little more traditional here, a warrior perhaps. So left foot between the hands, drop the right foot behind you at 45 degrees. Back leg, front leg, knees bent, hips are forward. Inhale, breath. Warrior one. Holding, looking, gaze upwards. Warrior two. Turn the hands off. Palms facing down. Front one. Keep the knee centered over the ankle. From here, we'll straighten the leg. Go for dancing warrior. So take that back hand, slide it down the back of the leg, looking up to the sky. Opening the front torso. Back. Forward. Raise your arms up to the sky. That's the sun salutation. Exhale. Forward. Do the one. Best one. Forward bend. Straight the legs. Try bending your knees. Capture your elbows behind you. You use it sort of like a little vice sliding down the back of your calf. You straighten your leg. You slide down over the calf. You can bring the torso to the quads almost right there. This is, I call this the vice forward bend. You really lock yourself in, and you can release the tension with the exhale breath. Even slide the arms, the forearms a little bit further down towards the heels almost. And you get a lot of activation there in the backs of the legs. Obviously, they open at the back as well. Then when you want to come out of this one, bend the knees, unlace the hands, just carefully inhale breath. Down. Flat, bend the knees, go down the plank. Drop yourselves on. Up dog. Up. Sitting back on the heels for a moment. Little reset, child's pose. Arms out in front. The other day we did bird of paradise, so today something different. We'll do a standing twist maybe. So coming back up, inhale, pushing back on heels, down dog, and then just step over. So standing one. This one's quite nice. The key is to catch the outside of the foot with the opposite hand. Once you're there, leg is straight. Get a calm breath, and then just turn the head and look behind you. Palms facing down. There for a nice, gentle standing, balanced twist. Good. Yeah, well, it's the idea. There's self-challenge. I don't get to share these poses with anybody ever, so it's like very nice to have some company. I was actually watching the other day a thing about the Shaolin monks. They say every day you should do 15 minutes of very difficult standing pose to keep yourself centered and calm. So, could be one. 15 minutes, I don't know. Anyway, try the other side, capture the outside of the foot. Oh. Yeah. We'll go for block. Here we are. This is sort of a. Some people like with a block. Some people prefer fingertips. You can choose. So you're here. Just simply either place the hand in the block, out of the fingers, the other arm up, keeping the front foot forward. I don't have the shoulder parallel. A little bit better. What I do every day. Reset. Child's pose. Standing. Hand on the brick. Up. Raise the arm. For one to come back to. It's good to meet a challenging pose. There you go. Put that there. We'll do one we know we can do. Your right foot. Heel up high. Up. Forward, forward. Hands to the mat. Keep the leg. Just let yourself go. Get in the butterfly. Hip release as you're bringing your torso towards your quad there. When you come out of this one, bend the knee. Get your helmet. And release. Inside. Raise your arms up. Inhale. Bring you up as you can. That one hand down for the other. And then just release into I'm sharing with you stuff I haven't even practiced recently. Fun. All right, and bend your knee, coming back up. Okay. So we're almost finished. Do we do a headstand or a wheel pose, perhaps? Or scorpion? We'll give you a choice, eh? For a grand finale. Huh? Me? Okay. I'm thinking scorpion because we got the pillar right there. Looking pretty good. So scorpion it is. Right over here. Where do I use this pillar? Oh, that's working. Don't have everybody in the camera. The kitchen staff. Oh. Here we are, scorpion at beyond. Sounds good. Bring the elbows Yeah, in a little bit. Okay. Center. You ready? Drop. Look good. What happened? Ah, okay. We'd never be too close and too far. Okay, that looks good. What you want to do is little by little when you're at home practicing some more, you just let the toes slide down a little bit by a little bit. Keeping the chin raised. When you come out of it, just be very, very careful. Drop. Yeah. Bent toe. Looks very good. Yeah. The only thing you might want to try when you're at home practicing a little bit, bring the elbows in a little bit. Yeah, because they're out, that makes you work harder the core. If you have the elbows in, I'll do one time real quick for demonstration. Then, like what I'm saying is when you don't have, also the other thing you should try and do is practice not using the wall to get the pop. See what I'm saying? The pop is when you bring your feet up and you lift your head at the same time. Try to do it before you hit the wall. Then you get used to it. You don't need the wall. See what I'm saying? You're here. You already are up, you see? Let's try it again. Last try. With the pop.
Oh no.
With the pop without hitting the wall, yeah? Then you have it. Your brain will remember it forever. Yeah. That's it. Jump with the center point. Yeah. That's it. There you go. See, that's easier. You lifted the head higher as well. You now have the head in a better position. Get your feet down further. Hey, you're gonna send me a photo when your feet are on the head, right? You did very well.
Thank you.
Fantastic work. All right, well, we'll end the class from here. We're just going to go to Shavasana. There's people and workers and everything else. I just want to say thank you very much, Simone. Did you enjoy the class today? Yes? Okay, that's a real yes.
Very much.
And please subscribe to Michael Sands Yoga and Skate channel. Tomorrow we'll be at the skate park. Hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Namaste.